Simon Hues? 9. You've been at 9? Okay, I will wait for him. Where's our Simon?
Good morning, Max. How are you?
Very well, Simon.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Chose a lovely day for it.
I did.
Or a lovely week.
Simon, just introduce this amazing man. Go.
Okay, so José Catronga, this amazing man, he's in charge of the farming operation for the land crop farms up within Vitacress.
Okay, and he's going to give me a tour around.
Yes, I will.
Fantastic. And Simon, just give us the headline introduction to Vitacress Portugal, please. And also, if you can then wrap that into yourself, we were just talking about MDS, because MDS involved with this trip. So Vitacress Portugal and MDS, go.
Okay, so Vitacress Portugal, we've been here 40 years more or less. So it's originally started to supply the Vitacress group in the UK, and then 15-18 years ago this pack house was built, and gradually now 80% of the business, so 80% of the volume stays a bit in Portugal, supplying the major multiples here. So Pingo Doce, Continent, Lidl, etc. So yeah, predominantly a Portuguese business, still supplying the UK in the winter. Farming 280 hectares, procuring other items as well, carrots, potatoes, but this is the hub where it all happens and distributes to
I think it's a very impressive business, because a lot of people in the UK are aware of Vitacress but aren't aware of Vitacress Portugal as such. That's why I'm really fascinated. That's why I'm really keen to have a look around and see some of your crops that you're growing.
Yeah, and interesting, like Simon said, we started 18-19 years ago with the brand in Portugal and Spain. And I remember, because I was here on that time, we started with delivering 1 ton per week of fresh product. And now we deliver 80-90 tons per week.
Wow.
To Vitacress Portugal, yeah.
Wow, yes.
Wow. Great.
The difference that you said, and you highlighted it, and I should have mentioned to start off with the brand in Portugal.
Yeah.
So the majority of our business, the majority of the products we sell, have the Vitacress logo, and it's got a good reputation. It's well known and very well established within the fresh produce industry within Portugal. It's a strong part of our business.
Yeah. And MDS, we mustn't forget MDS, because they're assisting here. You have a background with MDS?
Indeed, yeah. So I did my MDS training in 99, 2000, somewhere around there. And my second placement was Vitacress, and I've just, when I got here, not knowing anything about baby leaf and salads here, went Vitacress in the UK. So I started there in 2001. Harvest supervisor, just absolutely loved it. Just the speed, the pressure, everything that was going on. Yeah. And has stayed with Vitacress since, so it provided me with a stepping stone to get into baby leaf salads and Vitacress.
Yeah. And do you think MDS would take us too? Or?
No comment. Yes, why not?
Cool.
No, I haven't been involved with it for a long time now, but I'm a good advocate for that. It's done very well for me. I see it's worked very well for a number of other people.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very good way of businesses solving some of their peaks or projects with new talent coming in, and it's an opportunity for new talent to get into the industry.
Sorry, Simon, this is what I love about this sort of thing, because what we're trying to do here is encourage more people to come into the sector. And if we've got an example like Simon, who's done MDS and then come into Vitacress Portugal, I was going to say there's hope for us all.
No pressure.
It's
done. Yeah, it was a good experience. I met a good group of people. The training at the time, even then, I know it's improved, was very good. And my career with Vitacress is down to that connection. So
wow, fantastic.
That's been good.
Shall we have a look around?
Let's look around the farms.
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you very much. So what have we have here, sir?
Here we have the organic farm. This part of this farm is organic production.
Okay.
And we grow production here for 18-19 years.
Really?
Really.
Wow. Okay.
Really. and with some effort, with some new technology, we continue reliable delivering product to the
Okay.
the factory.
And in Portugal, have you got any idea organic consumption? Is it growing? Is it stable? Is it?
It was stable till 1-2 years ago. Now it's starting to grow again.
Is it?
Portugal and Spain. We
Right.
consider Iberian market, it's Portugal and Spain,
Okay.
and it's growing like 6-8% per year.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just wonder whether there's so much concern about ultra processed foods and sugary foods, so that the market will be coming more to you because of that. Okay.
Yeah.
But easy crop to grow.
It's a everyday challenge. Yeah, because we don't have almost any options in
Yep.
terms of fertilizers or pesticides, wherever. So basically, is to put the seed on the ground and let it grow.
Wow.
Basically, is
okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay. So you have to be such a good grower, such a good agronomist.
Yeah.
You've got to have your eyes on stalks the whole time.
All time.
Okay.
All time. It's like I say always, it's a everyday challenge, because every day you have something new to think about, to solve problems. Every day
Yeah.
we have something new to
Okay.
think about.
And does that excite you?
Yes. Yeah. I say always that for me, Vitacress and agriculture, the challenge is crops and people.
Okay.
I love to work with people,
Okay.
and it's one of my favorite things on Vitacress. The other thing is crops.
Okay.
So, and Simon used to say that I have the best job in the world. Yeah, because I spend 10 hours per day, 1 hour in the office, the rest in the field.
Wow. Okay.
It's my job, the best
Okay.
in the world.
Okay.
And you can see the nature. You see
Yeah.
cork trees,
Yeah.
if you know what it is. We have a forest, a huge forest here, and it's healthy, this
Yeah.
forest. And we grow in this
Look at that.
farm
Yeah.
for the last 40 years.
Wow.
So
Okay.
biodiversity, environment is always on my mind to.
Okay. So you got the best job in the world. So I can't tempt you to become, I don't know, an accountant.
No,
Or,
no. Yeah, you can see that we are surrounded by forests.
Forest, yeah.
This tree, this is a cork tree. We could be drilling here, using this land to drill crop, and no. We have here we
Yeah.
save the tree,
Yeah.
and we send here for the next 200 years more or
Yeah.
less.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So here we can see the first crops. This is considered, this farm, summer farm production.
Okay.
So this is the very beginning. First crops we have here this year.
Okay. And,
So-
and what are the crops?
Green and red lettuce.
Okay.
That's what we have here, and they are perfect.
Okay. But I suppose that's what you're doing with your team. You're training your team.
Yeah, it's basically what I do is training my team in pass knowledge. I gain knowledge and pass knowledge to my team.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that for the last 21 years. It was when I started with Vitacress. And Simon already told me that I need to how you say it, to write a book.
Oh, yes.
Not to write, to do a book.
Yeah.
To write a book
Yeah.
with all my knowledge.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot in my head.
Yeah.
And 20 years is
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And
It will be a bestseller. Yeah, but
if I could tell all the parts,
Yeah.
because we have the part of the growing crops, and then we have the people and the outside, because we are a big company, but we are like a family.
Yeah.
We are 400 employees, but we know each other. And outside the company, we are like a family, and we have a lot of stories.
Yeah.
That maybe part of that story cannot go into a book, but yeah. So nice crop here, spinach. this area here is like a biodiversity area.
Okay.
Where we have
Brilliant.
some flowers,
Yeah.
just to help with the insects and.
So this spinach, this fields figures roughly how much spinach do you produce off this farm, do you think? Because you know how people love to know quantities, bags, tons.
Yeah, from this farm, the number I have in my mind, and it should be right, it's around 600 tons per in 5 months. It's what we produce. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because we on this farm we produce only the 5 or 6 months in the summer.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but it's a huge volume.
Yeah, okay. And spinach is a super crop.
It's a super crop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's becoming a challenge because of some disease in all the world. Some challenge, there's some new disease that are coming, and we are with the breeders developing some varieties. But it's a challenge, but it's a healthy crop.
Okay.
This is just for us, yeah. No, it's not. Before I came to Vitacress, spinach is something that I would eat for sure.
Yeah.
Since I started here, every week or every 2 weeks, I have a soup at home with spinach.
Oh, soup! I was going to ask, how do you eat your spinach? So you like it as a soup?
A soup, and I learned with the English guys to have it in a salad.
Okay.
To eat like a salad, and it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. And just for interest, every variety, the taste is completely different. Yeah. It's spinach, okay, but the taste, the flavor is completely different.
There you go.
What we are doing, this is organic production. We have that 2 machines, they are steamers, we call it steamers. We are just putting in the ground steam to clean the land.
Yep.
Yeah, so to avoid weeds and soil disease.
Okay. I haven't seen steamers before. I've seen I can't remember the word. Flames. Where the burning the top of the.
We have burners as well.
Right.
But we made the change in 2018 to these machines, and these with the same area on organics, and we just use this for organics. With the same area, we more than double the quantity delivered to the factory.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Yeah. So we had a loss of waste, a lot of loss on the crops due to weeds, to the soil disease, and we can say that with these 2 machines, what we have is this.
Excellent
Healthy
example.
crops,
Yeah.
some are already harvested. This is red chart.
Yeah.
Healthy crops, free from weeds, and I think was the best move we made last.
Wow. So clever. So simple.
Yeah,
So clever.
It's an expensive thing, but it worth it.
Yeah.
The sprinkler lines, you see that we have a lot of weeds here,
Yep.
but there's a reason for that. Insects. We keep the insects there.
Yes.
So doing that, is not a beautiful thing to see. You
Yep.
see a lot of weeds, but doing that, we reduce it by 3 or 4% the use of insecticides.
Because the insects will be more attracted to those
Yeah,
plants rather than
exactly.
your newborn
Yeah.
salads. Okay.
The canal that brings the water from the main reservoir, 30 miles
30 miles.
from the hills,
Wow.
and basically it came down to here by gravity. We just need to pump it to certain height 2 times. The rest is all gravity working. This is a old system, but it works. So we have scales here. We order water for the farm, 5 liters a second, 10. and there are guys from the water company that come here and open like we request. Yeah, and it works, and it's been for the last 40 years here.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that is the same. It's a scale that opens water for the village, for the human consumption.
Okay.
So here is happening all the thing with the water for this area.
Okay, so you know your farm so well. Global warming.
Yep.
Do you see a change? Do you see a change with your farm, with the water? Can you see it or?
Yes, easily we can see that, and we have 2 farms in the region. In the past, or 15-20 years ago, the transition time between farms was around week 13-14. We started to harvest in the past in this farm, and this year we are starting on week 19 because we are 19. So we can already see a delay in the weather or the good conditions to grow in this farm. So it's slowly changing, but it's changing. And the end of season here, summer season, used to be on harvest week 36, 37, and now we can go till 42, 43, 44.
Right. Okay.
So the season it's moving.
Okay, and you have to adapt with that.
And we are adapting with varieties.
Where I'm so impressed with you is that, and you probably don't even realise this. To me, you're not a grower. You're like an environmentalist, because going round, you've shown me as much attention to your I call it rewilding, your regenerative strips, as to your actual commercial crops. It's what's the big word I'm looking for? Symbiotic. It feels like neither can exist without and you're the caretaker. You and your team are the custodians of that. That you have the commercial crops. And you have the environmental side.
I am, and it's part of my role. I'm the connection between all the things that are happening in the farm, with the environment, the technologies, people, the farming. I'm the person that connects everything, or try to connect everything. And now you will be surprised. My university formation, you can say like that. Yeah. I come from computers. I came from computers. My dad was a military. Okay, so I'm a very not tough person, but I like to do things on the right way.
Yep.
So, and be honest with everyone.
Yeah. He's good.
No, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, we can say that, or a good seller. But no, I'm telling you the truth.
We're just talking about how unique Vitacress Portugal and the UK is in the respect of your teams. You've got 400 colleagues. You use no agency staff. And you've got generational people within the business. What's the magic dust of for you attracting these people, retaining them? What's the magic?
Magic dust? I don't know. I think we're a well-known business. We're reliable. We pay. We look after the people. I think within the community as well, not so much the employees, but we sponsored Teach for Portugal. It's an association or a system, an agreement to introduce teaching assistants into schools to help specifically disadvantaged kids. We've worked with the local prison to help reintegrate.
Wow.
They come on a couple of hours a day or a couple of hours a week. They start working and reintegrating. A couple of years ago, we helped sponsor some charity work for the Bombeiros, local fire service, short of equipment, etc. So we helped raise money and provide for those, which was not just Vitacress, but some of the other bigger businesses in the area. I think they all contribute. Okay. And I think Vitacress has just been here a long time. It's looked after its staff. We've got, like I said earlier, I left the business, came back. It's the same people. They've been in the business 15, 20 years or more. They're engaged. They live it. And,
there's some businesses that would just die to have that sort of, I don't know, reputation. Because what do they say? The best thing about running a business is employing people. The worst thing about running a business is employing people.
It's all about the people.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm very lucky in my position. I've got the guys that report to me. They're fully into it. I don't have to I'm not a micromanager anyway, but I can leave them to. I have confidence in them. I trust them. I'll support them.
Yeah.
And I'm very lucky that all the way down to tractor drivers and things, they're all fully into the business.
Yeah, and to boot, so I mean, it's not like you're manufacturing ball bearings, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're growing good stuff.
We try to most of the time, despite all the challenges. But I think I've always thought guys that work on the land, they're I don't know, it's just slightly different grounding, different attitude to. And they just get on and all contribute, and it's a strong team.
Yep.
Yeah. So Boa Vista, where you were with Zay this morning, is more focused on the summer farm. Just in terms of soil type, you'll see when we drive around here in a minute, this is like 97% sand, and very good for winter. We can have 50-60 millimeters of rain and still be drilling the next day. And with baby leaf, where you need continuity of drilling and therefore daily harvest to supply, the soil type and being able to sort of manage through wet weather is important, as well as the managing the challenges that the rain brings, being so close to the coast. So Azenia here we have, it's comprised of 3 small units: Azenia itself, Montebassio, and we've rented 40 hectares, it's technically in the Algarve, Odissage. So we've got about 160, 170 hectares here cropping, and we're coming to the end of the winter season now. We'll still grow some crop here through the summer, rocket for example, and some of the lettuce, but the main crop volume is passing, and you saw that hopefully with Zay. We're drilling and we start harvesting spinach there next week for summer. Stronger soil, less water, we get much better production for some crops up there. So this is Azenia. I was just going to, just to highlight proximity to the coast, we'll just go to the headland and just explain, the
Thank you.
Summer, cooler temperatures, or winter, slightly milder than Portugal has a lot of microclimates.
It does, doesn't it?
And this is quite a unique area that we can actually, although not ideal from a agronomy rotational basis, we can actually grow different challenges, but all year round. And there aren't many farms for baby leaf that we can.
Sorry, Simon. As a microclimate, that's amazing, because it feels like we've only been in the car 10 minutes.
20 kilometres. I mean, in the summer, Boa Vista, where we are, can get up on a hot week to sort of 39, 40 degrees. Wow. That's extreme. And it will only be sort of 30, 32 here, and it's completely different.
Okay. So again, it's the skill of all of yourselves being able to adapt, find the right crop, grow it, and just manage it all through that climatical. Yeah, there's the climatical challenges, because you've seen this morning it's raining. Last week it was clear blue skies and 29 degrees, and we've had every season's different, and the soil is a lighter soil like this is a bit more sensitive. So it's down to, there's Zay and there's a team of growers across the 2 farms that are managing that and living it daily. Yeah. And you'll see the fixed irrigation that is on this farm with it's critical. Yeah. We can, being so close to the coast, and you'll appreciate that in a minute when we just go through this area. Storms, wind, we have the windbreaks. In the summer, or even if it's dry, just to keep the sand in place and the crop in place, we've got a system that we have like complete flexibility of irrigation. So 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, just to keep the sand wet. Yeah. Okay. And then in the summer, obviously, it's critical from a. That is real micromanagement, isn't it? Whether you think back, it's a bit of a naive thing to say, but if you think to UK agriculture, whether it be potatoes or sugar beet, irrigating that is fairly carte blanche. But here you're micromanaging the irrigation element to protect the crop. To get the best out of the crop. With baby leaf, it's not just sort of 20 hectares of crop. Within that 20 hectares, you'll have like 15, 20 drillings, all at different stages of their growth. So it's following that and living it and feeling it is important. So, and then as we pop out the corner, we come to the Atlantic coast. That is beyond impressive. Mildness effect
slightly cooler than inland in the summer, slightly warmer than inland in the winter. So, yeah, for example, we're able to grow on these soils 12 months of the year.
Wow.
Which, yeah, it's fairly unique. It works well.
I think that's beyond unique.
Fair enough. But this beach, just for reference, this is just over here. We can jump out. Is Praia de Amalia. So this is quite a well-known beach on this coastline. Amalia is a traditional. She passed away, but a traditional fado singer, which is traditional music, sort of country, rural music.
Check you out.
Yeah, that's as far as it gets. I don't know much more than that. But she used to live on the top of the beach and above the cliffs, so this is named after her. But this strip of coastline from north of Melfontes, the route of Vincentina, it goes all the way down to Sagres, which is the equivalent of Penzance, I suppose, for England, but it's the southwest peninsula.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a stunning coastline.
Shall we go for a swim?
Too cold.
Thank,
Many currents as well.
thank the Lord you said that.
But it is refreshing in the summer.
Simon, weather-wise, it must be, I mean, it's a gorgeous day today, but what with it being very hot, you must have, as we were talking earlier, you must have like thunderstorms rolling in as well, so you must have to...
Yeah, no, there's all the benefits of the farm, there's quite a lot of challenges as well. And you can imagine it's breezy now, but when a storm comes in, we do get hit quite hard. Stronger winds with rain, the baby leaf, yeah, it gets damaged. We've got the windbreaks and everything else to help protect us from that. So even last night, we've had 3 months of storm, heavy rain coming across. You can actually see another one coming now, but last night thunderstorms were coming across the coast. Luckily they're out at sea, but weather-wise farming, there's quite a lot of luck involved from time to time.
And have you had any serious issues because of serious weather?
Yeah.
Okay.
2023, in November, where the farm full for the winter, we got hit. I mean, hail is a killer.
Yeah.
But heavy rain with the strong winds, we got clobbered. That's the worst time because you're double drilling for everything slowing down in the winter.
Yeah.
So it hit us harder than another storm at another time of year. So it was strength plus timing plus where it was, it hit us hard. But I suppose the advantage with baby leaf compared to an annual crop, 2 months later or the following week you're planting to have that continuity. So it's intensive, high risk, hit hard, but recover and move on quickly.
So nature could be your foe,
it's everything.
but also your saviour.
Yeah. I mean, we're here for a reason because of the climate, but it delivers other challenges. So, and I think we're all across the world, Europe, the extreme, not the normal season.
Yep.
We're in a transition period between winter and summer. You have a hot spring, dry, wet, cold. This week's completely different to last week, and I think that's just farming, isn't it?
Yeah. Who'd be a
That's
farmer?
why, yeah. Good question.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Simon, the crop here they're harvesting?
So this is green Batavia.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly this time, it's maybe 45 days old. So it's what you see.
And the market are we going for?
Either local market or it's on a truck later today to the UK. So yeah, we harvest it all, and then it goes to the Rovers to split it up, put it with the other crops for the UK, and a truck goes daily. The rest will stay in, and then it'll just be washed and bagged in the next 24-48 hours.
I always love that. I always forget about our supply chain. So this could be harvested today, mid-morning, and it could be on a supermarket shelf in the UK tomorrow evening.
From here it's a bit with double-man lorries, so it's
not high tech, but it's got a lot of systems in place to try and get any rubbish, small yellow leaves, to make sure that what goes in the crate is the leaf of the right size with the better quality we can get from the field. Then there's other optical sorters, etc. in the